Oh, Harmonia, welcome back. Were you able to reclaim my uniform uniform all by your, is that a typo? Is there supposed to be two alls? Were you able to reclaim my uniform all by yourself? Isn't that supposed to be like uniform all by yourself? Here you go, you can have it back. Choose it, vote now on your phones. Gave the dojo uniform to Avery. You have my thanks. Well, Mustard. Well, Mustard, clear the first trial like it was nothing. Well, I think this is the first time since Leon that someone was able to handle all three fast Slowpoke on their own. The rest of you tried very hard too. You were able to catch up to the Slowpoke, but I guess you couldn't defeat them. Tell you what, anyone who was able to catch up to a Slowpoke at least once gets a pass. Harmonia really outdid himself, so it's only fair that everyone else gets another chance. Try to make a comeback, everybody. Oh, how generous! Either way, I'm still out. Oh, that reminds me, honey. Where are those little ones? Oh, that's right, darling. I had nearly forgotten. Squirtle, Bulbasaur, come on in, sweeties. Oh! I guess it's because you get a Charmander in the main game already. If I get to keep one, I won't be able to level it up that much because I used so many of my freaking candies already on getting my parties decently balanced. These are sweet little Pokemon, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Look at Squirtle's tail wagging! We've all been taking care of them together. And I'd say they're more than a little curious about your strength as a trainer. Why don't you pick one to keep for yourself? You did succeed in the trial after all. And just so you know, these two have been raised in a very special way. When they evolve, they'll be able to Gigantamax. Well, I already have a grass type in Raoul in Sword version, so let's go with Bulbasaur. And then we'll get Squirtle in Sword version. So you're going to go with our sweet Bulbasaur. It's first rate with grass type moves. Yes. And we'll get Squirtle in Sword version. Bulbasaur became your Pokemon. Neat. Bulbasaur's data will be added to the Pokédex. A seed Pokemon. While it is young, it uses the nutrients that are stored in the seed on its back in order to grow. Did I give Bulbasaur a nickname? I'll pass. So, I already have 6 Pokemon. I don't know if I have enough candies to get you up. I also don't have anybody in my party right now that can Gigantamax, though. I'm tempted here. Like, temporarily. Maybe. I love my Leafeon, though. Bulbasaur looks very pleased as Punch that you chose it. Remember that your new Pokemon will be able to Gigantamax once it is fully evolved, so be sure to raise it well. So should I be using that in this Isle of Armor playthrough so that we can showcase this new Pokemon? Dynamaxing. Mysterious phenomenon unique to Pokemon of Galar. Then there's Gigantamaxing, a very special way of Dynamaxing for very special Pokemon. Their moves change, of course, but their appearances change too. Speaking of Gigantamax, there's that secret recipe of the Master Dojo. Drinking it makes you gigantic and strong. I call it Max Soup. What? I'd love to have a bowl of Max Soup full of Max Mushrooms right about now. It sure has been a while. Is that the next challenge? That's why your second trial shall be mushroom picking. Max Mushrooms are the key to Gigantamaxing, so I'm tasking you with finding 3. Max Mushrooms are red with a spiral pattern, and I'm pretty sure they grow in dark, humid places, so we're going to caves. And with that, your next trial begins. I'm counting on you. Oh, whoa. Who's saying that? Just everybody? Don't you worry, Squirtle. I'll be sure to raise you with lots of love. I'll make you oh so strong, you'll never lose to Bulbasaur. Miss Honey, if you want that Pokemon to learn new moves, you can leave that to me. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? That lovely lad is always so kind. Give him a bit of Armorite ore, and he'll teach your darling new Pokemon a new move. You should give it a try. Ooh. So is there going to be like a unique move? In that case, to Bulbasaur and Squirtle that becomes a G-Max move? In that case, rare ore that can be obtained on the Isle of Armor. Something good will happen if you give it to a collector on the Island of Armor. Apparently I'm allergic to Armorite ore. What the heck? Okay. Let me guess, you started out at level 5. Yep. Yep. Well, let's see here. I'm completely obsessed with moves. Under the supervision of my master, I've been developing new Pokemon moves day and night. I've spent a lot of time developing many moves. Teach your Pokemon a move for a small token of gratitude. Shall I teach your Pokemon a move for 5 pieces of armorite ore? Let's see, which Pokemon do you want me to teach a move to? Lucario can live. Oh, so there's a whole bunch of things. Terrain Pulse. Utilizes the power of the terrain to attack. The move's type and power changes on what terrain it's used on. So what's the thing for Bulbasaur? Grassy Glide? Gliding on the ground, the user attacks the target. This move always goes first on grassy terrain. So I assume there's something here that becomes a G-Max move. I don't know what it would be. Would it be Grassy Glide? How many freaking candies do I have left anyway? Like, I guess I have some, but I mean, I used most of mine, is the case. Well, I mean, let's see here, because I wouldn't mind showing off the new G-Maxes, but like, you're gonna be so under-leveled is the thing, though. Is the case. That's the thing that worries me. So, nah, let's keep old moves. Sleep Powder's not half bad. Forget Tackle, I suppose. Like, we could always see what TMs we could teach it for now. I might just use the rest of my candies on it. I didn't even think that, you know, we'd be getting Bulbasaur and Squirtle in this. Like, I saw that there was previews for it. I didn't realize that there would be, like, a gift Pokemon, like, right off the bat. Really quickly like that. I should have saved some of these things. I was trying to get everyone as close as I could to Lucario's level, because I thought that it was going to, you know, be much closer to my highest Pokemon level. This is what I thought. Well, maybe I should just have a look at TMs first and foremost. And then I can actually keep the ones I actually want here. I guess we're forgetting Sleep Powder already. This is what we do. Yeah, so in my Sword playthrough, we'll do Squirtle in that case. I mean, that'll be better than Takedown, I suppose. My, oh my, that was my last EXP Candy XL. Like, can't see because of my camera, but... So now it'll evolve into Ivysaur. Who are playing Smash Bros. My, oh my. My good old Ivysaur. Doesn't have a white bulb like my Ivysaur in Smash. Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur. But now we'll have to evolve you into Venusaur if you want you to Gigantamax is the thing. Seed Pokemon. Exposure to sunlight adds to its strength. Sunlight also makes the bud on its back grow larger. Okay. So that was my last one of those. Maybe I'll actually get you into Venusaur first. This is what we do. And then I'll teach you as many TMs as I can. And do some things. So yeah. We'll have a new Venusaur. I should have saved some more of my freaking candy, shouldn't I? So apparently you can G-Max, huh? I'm a little bit saddened I had to put my Leafeon into the box for that, but... What you gonna do? A bewitching aroma wafts from its flower. The fragrance becalms those engaged in a battle. Once learn Petal Blizzard. Is that the move that becomes like the G-Max one, I wonder? I wonder. It's just a violent Petal Blizzard and attacks everything around it. Better than Razor Leaf at this point, I suppose. 1, 2, and ta-da! Learn Petal Blizzard. So let's have a look at TMs here, see what we can teach you about. There's Magical Leaf, but... Let's see here. Things that I might actually want, though. Oh, Venoshock. And you are a Poison type, so... Poison type, so it would very much be nice to have a stab poison type move on you as well, quite frankly. Sure. Have a stab grass type and poison type move on you. And I didn't have a poison type in my party yet, so that'll be new. There's Energy Ball, but you're a physical attacker and that's a special type move. I'm surprised that grass is a special move and not like a physical one. A little bit surprised. I guess that's the best poison type move that we can learn, right? Ooh, Sludge Bomb. That's even better. The TR, so it will be used up, but I do have a few of those. It's 90 and it's oh, it's a special attack though. Is Venoshock physical? I'll keep Venoshock if it's physical, because it may do more damage anyway. Oh, that's a special attack. Okay, we're going with Sludge Bomb in that case. In that case, because then it'll just hit harder. There we go. Now, well, let's see how far we can get this. I don't even think we're gonna reach level 50. Dang. Dang, man. Well, I have one rare candy. I don't have anything else for leveling up here. Well, my Venusaur is gonna be hella under-leveled, I guess. Well, doesn't that suck, huh? Let's do this for now. And, whoops, not Pokemon. I did not mean to go into Pokemon camp. I swear I pressed the right. I don't want to be in the camp while we're indoors, and this isn't like a unique area. We'll set up the camp somewhere else. What? I was going to go into the bag, and I was going to do something that I'm now forgetting. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if there was a hold item for Venusaur. Was the case. We have a whole bunch of apricorns now. Oh, we do have 5 twigs, so we can bring it to that one person. Let's see here. We could always give you like leftovers or something. I don't know. Toxic Orb, badly poison. Maybe I'll give them Mystic Water now that we have that to Cramorant. This is what we'll do. And then, I don't know. Wow, I have a lot of evolution stones, don't I? My goodness. Let's see here. I could just put on, say, Assault Vest. Might help, especially considering you're under-leveled. Also, maybe I'll save before I forget. Might be a good idea. Let's do a quick save. So, now we need to go find these things? These mushrooms? Hey, Harmonia, my bad. Just dawned on me that you're brand new to the Isle of Armor. I bet you have no idea where to even begin looking for max mushrooms. Come on, let's go for a walk, and I'll show you some mushroom hotspots. There's an item over there that I missed. I'm not gonna read that out. Now, usually the forest of Focus is chock full of max mushrooms. But the thing is, a swarm of greedents came through and ate every last one here. So I'm thinking maybe you'll have more luck finding max mushrooms if you go check Warm-Up Tunnel. It's out on the other side of the forest. Just watch where you're going in the forest, okay? It's easy to get lost. Anyway, good luck with the hunt for max mushrooms. Catch you back in the dojo. Okay, let's go find some mushrooms in that case. Mr. Old Man Dojo Master needs his shrooms. I'm sorry. My goodness, so it's on the other side of the forest, you say? That we can find some of these things. Shake up more. I assume there's somebody who makes these apricorns into Pokeballs. That's really cool that they added apricorns in this. I like that. I quite like that. Amoongus. Guramungus. Yeah, the areas in this new... Oh, freaking Pikachu! The areas in this DLC are actually really nice so far. Oh, there's a freaking Scolipede. Like, it's a very nice and diverse island, I gotta say. Quite liking the look of it so far. Interesting new noise the bike makes. Whoops, no, I don't want to fight the Fungus. Fungus! My goodness. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. Actually, maybe I will, because freaking Venusaur needs all the help he can get. Rage Powder, but it failed. I swear, if you, like, Poison Point me, I don't even know if Funguses have Poison Point. Maybe I will just fight them, because it's not too different from running anyway. Yeah, Venusaur's not going to be getting a whole lot of points super fast. But maybe he'll get to level 45. I kind of want to see the G-Max. Is the thing. I kind of want to see the G-Max Venusaur. Like, I've seen G-Max Blastoise. I know I've seen G-Max Venusaur as well, but I forget what it looks like, frankly. I completely forgot. Yeah, let's just quit. There we go. So many apricorns, holy crap. My goodness. So I guess there's no trainers to battle on this island. Brought back Fungus instead of Max Mushrooms. Think they'd notice. And Pikachu. So this cave is over here. Yep, over here. Training in Lowlands, Isle of Armor. Whoa. Whoa, there's a tower up there. I can't move my camera up anymore, though. What's this? What are you? Oh, you're a Lillipup. Oh, wait, I don't want to fight you, Tauros. I don't want to be like Ash and just have like freaking 20 Tauros in my boxes. I'd rather not. Can I take the item before Stoutland comes and fights me? Hi. Hi, what do you think about my big spins? He doesn't care. My goodness. Well. How friend. Oi, oi, we don't get too many trainers out in these parts. Call me Diggin' Pa. You've met the Diggin' Duo? Well, they'd be my sons. Oh. Haven't got any Amorite ore, have you? Armorite ore. You know, it's that rare type of rock the Isle of Armor is known for. If you just give us a few pieces of that ore, I'll put these fine old muscles straight to work, digging up loads of watts. Interesting. You know what? Our meeting feels like a real stroke of luck. If you like, I'll dig you up some watts for free to mark the occasion. You'll just need to jot down your progress first. Is that alright? Huh, interesting. So, I assume on the Crown Tundra. That there'll be more stuff with the digging guys as well. Holy crap. It's all the digging I've got in me. There's literally no downside to saying, well, I can still keep digging. Feel like I can dig up a watt trove. Feel like I haven't seen in ages. How do you dig up watts? There it goes. There's 5,000. There's 5,000. There's 5,000. There's 5,000. There's 5,000. Holy crap. Is it scripted for him to do super well on the first time? Or was that just insane luck? I guess I'll find out when I do this in Sword. Phew, right, feels like I've settled down a bit. Here's 55,000 watts. Wait, you're still going? Dig up 88,000 watts. Hi! There we go. Diglett returned to its trainer. You need to find up 2 more Diglett in warm-up tunnel. Oh, that's cool that it tells you how many are left. I wonder if there's some place in the menu where you can find that as well. Is that a max mushroom? It's pretty bright. Oh, some wild max mushrooms. You want to pick them? Yes. Wait, just one moment. Oh. Ha. Just as I expected. Multiple max mushrooms growing in a bunch. My psychic powers picked up on these max mushrooms eons before you found them. I believe I should be the one to get those max mushrooms. First come, first served and all. Sure, you can have them. What's this? You're trying to show you're stronger than me? How distasteful. I find your presence most disturbing. You show up the dojo unannounced and go on to show such talent even though you're still so young. You dare get in my way. I warned you about my psychic powers, and now you'll experience them firsthand. Well, I think my Ivysaur is... Not Ivysaur, I've played too much Smash. I think my Venusaur is probably too low level for me to use yet. Oh, that's interesting. Throwing Pokeball animation. Must not have noticed it earlier. Well, I think it's about time we found out which of us is truly superior. Well, I mean... Also, I think in my playthrough from last year of the main games, I think I kept my camera off during battles because it gets in the way a little bit. Like, I guess it's not too much, but well. Let's just use Pyro Ball, how about? You want a pebble? Take this stone, there's plenty of them in this game, I'm fairly certain. Look at that. Well. Goodbye, Slowpoke. Goodbye, friend. Hey, level up for Venusaur, sweet. I just end up Kadabra, huh? Kadabra, you say? Do I have anything that's effective against Psychic types? Is Bug effective against Psychic? I forget. Sometimes I forget these things. Well, I mean, let's just send out Frostmoth, sure. Sure. Oopity bop. Kadabra, you say? I forget. This is super effective. I'll have you dancing in the palm of my hand. This is my most powerful, elegant psychic type move. Psybeam? Why are you so fast, by the way? My Frostmoth is just like really slow. What's happening here? It is super effective. Okay. How cheeky! Let's agree that move is banned from now on. Yes? The move is banned, it's OP. Bug Buzz has now been banned. We're send a Woobat, huh? Well, I mean... Let's do this, how about? Fine, Bug Buzz is banned. No more Bug Buzz. I am not weak. I cannot lose! But you can and you will. Level 62 and not even a Swoobat. My goodness. I mean, to be fair, this level adapts based on your actual party's level. So I guess that means you can do this at any point in the adventure, like even if you haven't beaten the main game. Which is pretty neat. There we go. Okay, Pokemon Trainer Avery. What a side strike to my poor pride. Blasted. Victory still eludes me. What is it that I lack? What do I need? Very well, you can have those ones. I'll go and find myself some max mushrooms that are far more elegant. Avery, teleport! My goodness, well? You obtain 3 clusters of max mushrooms. Put the cluster of max mushrooms in your bag's battle items pocket. Mushrooms that have the power of changing Dynamax forms? What? What do you mean changing Dynamax forms? They boost all stats of a Pokemon during battle. New phone, who dis? Hello, hello. Is this Harmonia's phone? How's the trial coming along, love? I'm managing somehow! You mean you've already managed to find 3 max mushrooms? I've been checking on everybody's progress, but it seems you're in first place once again. You really are a new rising star, aren't you? Suppose I better go put the pot on the stove, but you better be careful on your way back. Ciao. Just Sandshoosh chilling over there. What's over here anyway? Oh, hi. Deal. Bottom desert, huh? Did my Pokemon get healed after the battle? Sure didn't. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, so many areas on this island. It's actually really cool, quite frankly. Also, I haven't mentioned it yet, but... Oh, cool, a Rhyperior. Neat. I haven't mentioned it yet during playing the Isle of Armor, but I really like how instead of the typical Pokemon format where it's like release basically the same game the next year with like some small additions, that there was DLC for this game instead. Because let's face it, if they didn't do DLC for this game, they probably would have just released like a slightly improved version of Sword and Shield this year, along with this content anyway. Wouldn't they have? Because that's the typical format that they always used to do. There we go. And all the Diglett that were in the warm-up tunnel. Neat. So the fact that it's DLC instead, I just wasn't that happy about needing to pay for it for both Sword and Shield. Like, my guy. Why do I have to do that? It's the same thing! But most players don't have both versions of the game, so I guess it's not like a common issue needing to pay for both. Just for people like me. Alright, let's head back that way. But yeah, so I quite like how this is included as a DLC rather than being like, hey, let's charge you for like the same game with some small additions like the next year anyway. Like, well, I just ran into, whoops, a Venipede. Like, I used to be much more into it when I was a kid playing Pokemon games. Like, I'd play the new versions that they come out with and just not be that bored. But in more recent years, like with Sun and Moon compared to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I had to force myself to get through freaking Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Just because it felt like I'd played it all before. It's just like almost the same thing, you know? So, come on! So I like how this game has, instead of releasing basically the same game with some small changes here and there. That they'll just include that into the main game as DLC instead. Save me a whole bunch of time and effort of going through another game, of buying a new game, and then going through that entire game just to experience the new little bits of content that they had. Unbelievable. Why is Pokemon like one of the few series that just gets away with doing that anyway? I wonder. But it looks like luckily they might be moving away from it now. Hopefully. I hope so. I still haven't seen any max raid dens. I've only seen like the regular raid dens so far. Is the thing. But yeah, as for the like announcements that happened earlier. By the way, anybody watching these parts in order, if it's alternating between Sword and Shield, if I've mentioned this already during Sword, then I'm so sorry, because at the time of recording this is still my first recording session of Shield. So, I, you know, I don't know what I have and haven't mentioned during my Sword playthrough so far. But as for the announcements that came out today, there's Pokemon Smile, which looks so strange. That looks like the kind of thing that people would force me to stream if I was ever doing like another 24-hour charity stream, is what it looks like. My oh my. The Pokemon Cafe seems interesting. I'll play it when it's out, like next week. Next week at the time of recording this. That is. Just to try it the one time, but it'll probably be the one time and that's it. And new Pokemon Snap looks so freaking good. I want to, one of these days, I'll play through the original Pokemon Snap on the channel maybe. And then we can do like new Pokemon Snap and it can be a series. Boost the power of super effective moves. Neat. Neat, man. Like, and also they said that there's gotta be some new announcements next week. It'll be interesting to see what those are. But I cannot wait for new Pokemon Snap. That's gonna be so good. Hey there, Harmonia. Welcome back. Looks like you nailed the trial. Congrats on finding the max mushrooms. Trial number 2 was no problem for you. All my other students end up getting lost in the forest. Turns out finding max mushrooms was the least of their problems. It's a shame, but I guess everyone other than Harmonia will fail the trial. Well, first things first. A proper Mia. Let's have the max mushrooms made into a delicious max soup, shall we? I just imagine like the Breath of the Wild cooking tune. I've really outdone myself this time. Now all that's left are to add those lovely max mushrooms you've brought us. Miss Honey, I beg you! Wait just one moment! Why, Avery, what in the world has gotten into you? I've never seen you in such a flutter. I've also obtained some max mushrooms. Oh, nice work, Avery. You must have searched hard for those. That makes you the second person to pass the second trial. I did it. Yes, I did search rather hard. Ah, chin up, darling Avery. You did it. This is a cause for celebration. Master, Miss Honey, if you could grant me one wish, just this once, I would be indebted. Would you be so kind as to use my max mushrooms in the max soup? I feel that everyone here should enjoy the taste of my efforts. Oh, Avery. Well, if that's all you're after, then I'm perfectly happy to oblige. Though this is hardly the first time you've asked for something, and I rather doubt it'll be the last. Miss Honey, I hope you don't feel your thunder's being stolen, Harmonia, but we're a family here, and families share, so we'll go ahead and use Avery's mushrooms today. It's just so rare for him to try hard at something. I really want to reward that. You understand, don't you? You can hold on to the max mushrooms you found. I'm sure you'll find a good use for them. Oh, don't worry. You still totally passed the trial with flying colors. Think of those max mushrooms as an extra reward. Oh, the pot has like the Dynamax kind of clouds around it. Alright everybody, soup's on. The famous max the max soup of the Master Dojo. Freaking. Well, I'm famished. Time to dig in. Let's eat. You enjoyed the max soup. Wow, we sure cleaned our bowls, didn't we? Oh, I never did explain the big deal about this soup, did I? You see, when one drinks this dojo's famous max soup, you feel Dynamax energy welling up from inside you? No, you don't. That kind of thing doesn't happen if a human has the soup. Why? Will you tempt me, game? But things are a bit different when certain Pokemon drink the soup. You see, there are some Pokemon that have distinct potential. Look at Avery's look, he's just like, I know. And when they drink the soup, their Dynamax form will change into a Gigantamax form. Oh? Oh, so this is how you... Is this how you unlock the Gigantamax form for Pokemon that, like, wouldn't normally be able to G-Max? So now people... I assume this means that now people would actually be able to breed Pokemon with the stats that they want and be able to G-Max them. So Pokemon that normally have a G-Max form available to them, I assume you can give the soup to them and that'll unlock their G-Max form. If that's the case, that's actually really good. I'll keep one of our lads in the kitchen on soup duty from now on too, so you can ask him to serve up a fresh bowl of max soup whenever you need. Huh. That's interesting. Now then, let's wrap things up. You all did your best on the second trial, and I'm proud of everyone here. And last but not least, thanks for the soup, honey. Thanks for the... Words. What are those bowls at the bottom left? Do they have dogs or something? By the way, Harmonia, meet me in my room when you have a moment. Where's your room? What? Was it this one over here? Also, are my Pokemon healed? I think I checked this earlier. Yeah, they are. Cool. Neat. Oh, he's... Restore my Pokemon, change it. Oh! That's where you can restore your Pokemon. Cool. But it looks like he's just over here. What? Perfect. Now it's sure to work. All that's left is to fire it up with the on button. So, here we go. Let's push it. Must kill the humans! Cripes, power down. Must still need more watts. What is this? What is this thing? Some sort of machine made out of junk parts to look like a Pokemon? You like it? No. You wouldn't get it anyway. You like it? Yes. Yeah, I thought you might be the type. That's my Cram-O-Matic, and just to be clear, it's the invention of the century. It's my very own brilliant take on recycling. Though it doesn't do a thing right now, since it's out of power. If I just had enough watts. But Mummy won't give me any more of hers. Do I have to give it watts? All it would take is a measly 500 watts to get the Cram-O-Matic up and running, you know? I can give you that. Whoa, seriously? You'll give me the 500 watts I need? Yeah, considering I have 416,000. It'd take me ages outdoors to get like 500 watts. And the outdoors and me. Let's just say, our systems aren't compatible. But you... Sorry, what was your name again? Harmonia? I guess you're more the outdoors type, huh? I'll feed those watts you gave me into the Cram-O-Matic at once and... Power on! Perfect, just perfect. Put in 4 items you don't need, and I get 1 new item in exchange. If you put in just 4 of the apricorns that grow here on the Isle of Armor, then you might even get a rare Pokeball, if you're real lucky. I was right, so they do become the apricorn Pokeballs. Sweet! Since you gave me the watts and all, feel free to use my Cram-O-Matic as much as you like. So I guess we can get apricorn Pokeballs from this thing. Combine items? Like the items you want to combine. Will it default to my apricorns? Treasures? Berries? Are these gonna... Okay, they're not gonna be in here. It'll just be in other items, I guess. Okay. So... I just want to get new selected off these things. Apparently there's still some new things around here, considering the exclamation point is still on this menu in general. So where was my... Okay, let's see here. Pink apricorn. Let's see here. Selected items will be combined. So what happens if you mix and match apricorns, I wonder? Let's just save real quick to start the process. Interesting. Munch! Combination process complete. Heal ball. Oh. Heal ball's not an apricorn ball, is it? That's just one of the ones that you can get from the shop. At least I think it is. Unless I'm losing my mind. There's a freaking Timple ball! What's this? Are you here because the master summoned you too?